It's a sight that's become all too familiar. Boston battered again today, car after car buried under mounds of snow. For those who are attempting to get around, dangerous conditions.
It's way more slick, way more slick. When you slide no matter what. There's no way to control it.
These morning commuters forced to get off their train and walk in frigid temperatures when it broke down south of Boston. Unrelenting snow has tested the mettle of even hardy New Englanders. In the past 30 days, there have been multiple major snow events. January 27th, upwards of 22 inches. Another 16 inches less than a week later. Then nearly 7.5, followed by about a foot of snow today. In total, a record 60-plus inches and counting, paralyzing parts of the region. With historic amounts of snow on the ground, there's not enough space to put it all. Melters, which use flame burners to dissolve the snow, can't keep up, so the city may be forced to dump snow in the harbor, which is normally off limits. So much snow has been removed across the state, 10,000 dump trucks full in Boston alone. It would fill the home of the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots, Gillette Stadium, 90 times, says Governor Charlie Baker. With nonstop plowing, shoveling, and blowing, many have had enough.
I think we're all kind of on our last raw nerve, and there's more to come.
Boston public schools are closed again tomorrow. Officials are discussing whether to trim April vacation to get the required number of school days in before the union-mandated last day of June 30th. Winter budgets are also stretched thin and in some cases wiped out.
By the end of this week, we will more than doubled our budget, what the snow budget was. It was $18 million in the beginning.
And winter doesn't officially end for roughly 6 more weeks. Now, at 7 o'clock tonight, mass transit effectively is going to be shut down. It will remain shut down all day Tuesday with very limited bus service. And while the mayor is asking companies to allow people to work from home tomorrow, some may have to drive. And of course, Lester, that could hamper all this cleanup.
A scene behind you, Ron. Thanks. It's not over yet. There's another storm on the way. Meteorologist Dylan Dreyer is also in Boston tracking the forecast for us. Dylan, what are we looking at here?
Good evening, Lester. Nearly 2 feet of snow has already fallen here in Boston, and some light snow is still falling right now. But this is the tail end of the storm. We're going to see it wind down overnight, then it pulls away. There's no snow or even cold to talk about for Tuesday or Wednesday. But then Thursday, we're looking at another blast of Arctic air to start working into the Midwest, where temperatures will be about 15 degrees below average. We'll start to see that spread into the Northeast by Friday. It stays cold for Saturday, and then we'll bottom out with some of the coldest temperatures we've seen so far this season by Sunday morning, with temperatures running about 15 to 30 degrees below average. But before we get to the weekend, we could be talking about another potential big storm for New England, with parts of the area seeing this Clipper system moving through and strengthening off the coast of New England. That goes Thursday night into Friday, and then a possibly even bigger storm possible for Sunday. Either one of those storms should hit this area hard, and that's something we'll have to watch as we go through this week.